Okay. So I will speak in English. So thank you so much for this invitation, and I wish I say only it's a pleasure to be here, but it's more than a pleasure, even in a very sad circumstances. So my name is Mohammed Lutfi. This is actually not true. My name is Mohammed Sameh. I'm not the speaker that should have been here, and had to mobilize quite fast to be here with you today, because unfortunately Mr. Lutfi has been blocked at the airport in Cairo. His passport confiscated. A call to meet with the National Security Agency today in the afternoon. He did not show up. We sent a lawyer. We will see how this goes on. And here we go. I would like, however, to read to you a message that I received from him before we proceed. So this is a true Mohammed Lutfi. So I wish I could be with you at the Bundestag to speak on behalf of thousands who languish in inhuman conditions in jail for their political beliefs, opinions, and affiliation, on whom the world knows little. My travel ban cuts a long story short. In Egypt, only one voice is allowed, and any critical voice is silenced. You can still hear us, not because the government allows us to speak, but because Egyptians continue to strive for democratic nations that respects fundamental rights. Our brothers and sisters have paid dearly with their lives and health to reach that goal, and we cannot let it go and betray their dream. This is a dream of Tahrir Square. Egypt is living its worst human rights record. In 2 years, over 175 Egyptians died in custody. 500 had death penalty sentences against them conferred by courts. Hundreds of civilians were referred to military trials. Some 40,000 were arrested on the backdrop of the political crisis. And 85 churches and religious Coptic buildings were attacked by fundamentalists, with no protection from the state. Dozens of journalists were arrested or put on trial. At the same time, the majority of Egyptians continue to live in poverty, informal settlements, in unemployment, and are victims of cowardly bomb attacks. The current government withdrew freedoms and dignity from Egyptians to supposedly provide them with security. In reality, Egyptians have lost both. I call on you to stand by the Egyptian people, which has been striving for its rights and freedoms. The Egyptian people will survive all governments. They are the ones all nations should seek to support. As a future father, I hope my child will live and grow in an Egypt that I dream of. I had the opportunity to live and grow in Switzerland and was always dreaming of Egypt becoming even better. We will achieve this when we fight for it, like all people of Europe fought for their liberties and dignity. These are the words of Mohammed Lutfi, Executive Director of the ECRF, the Egyptian Commission for Rights and Freedoms, and a former Amnesty researcher, Amnesty International in Egypt. Thank you.